It's below.
You're live.
Twerk. I'm guessing.
I'm glad. Hopefully that made it in. Hopefully it didn't make it in. We're live. Riverdale recap live. Anish just describing a very, very fun act to do on the dance floor.
Yeah.
You can check that. You can check that back. Well, right now, we're live. I'm Adam from Your Phoenix CW.
Hi, I'm Anish from The Morning Mess.
And we're here to talk about Riverdale.
Oh my gosh. It's episode what? Season 3? Is episode 3 of the third season?
Yeah. 303, chapter 38. As above, so below, which has symbolism because it's really about Veronica and her dad.
Okay.
So I think of it as like, as above, as Hiram is conning Veronica, is starting to literally follow in her dad's footsteps. And she thinks that she's fighting him, but she doesn't even realize that she is him.
Like, exactly him. And I also feel like that title is related to things that are happening on the surface versus the bunker that's happening down below in the underground area where Bughead is sleeping.
Yeah, clean it first. Hopefully they wash the sheets before all of a sudden now they're just their little smash pads.
They're just and it's so weird.
It's very weird because people have probably died there, and there's cyanide everywhere.
There's cyanide everywhere. There's weird things there. There's a lot of stuff that is still in question, right? So it's just like, what is going on here?
All right, so this episode was another doozy. We got our first real dive into Griffins and Gargoyles. This insane board game. And I've got a question. I've got 2 questions posed for you later as Anish checks his notes. But what did you think of the game and like Ethel and Jughead playing the game?
That was going to be my, honestly, as I was watching the episode, is I was just like, so this is what we're doing, Jughead. We are just going to be like, yeah, I'm going to go get the manual. Let me just play the game. Sure, whatever.
Why would you drink out of the goblet?
Why would
steal
you
the manual?
Do it?
Just push her and steal the manual.
That's the part that blows me away, is that it's like, and not only that, but he's been in the bunker this whole time. So, like, have you not found the manual by now?
Oh my goodness, I didn't even think about that.
How?
And, okay, so that's what
How?
So they go, it's 3 weeks. It's been 3 weeks. Alice says that when she wakes up with F.P. Jones.
Oh, I forgot about that. Oh my God. The shade in the cut from going from FP and Alice together to Bughead in bed together was like, y'all are so bad. This is so bad.
Is it incest? It's not incest, but like it feels it. Ugh.
Yeah, it's very there.
But yeah, you've been in this bunker for 3 weeks, Bughead. So touch stuff. I'm in my parents' house for like 5 minutes before I'm rifling through their drawers. Like, what are you guys hiding?
Right.
What, you know?
You're going to look for the secrets. You want the tea. You've got to find it.
All right. So the Veronica, I can't remember, what is the name of her little speakeasy? Because all I could think of was that skit where the guy goes, Yvonne. That's
a French ass name. It's like La Mona. I know I'm murdering it, but it's like La Mona Beauty.
Yeah.
Something like that.
As soon as they say it, I'm like, I'm never going to remember that.
Because I'm thinking to myself the whole time where I'm like, so we're still in high school and like we're opening up a speakeasy.
She's a small business owner who now makes $10,000 a week from her father. Seems a little unorthodox. I don't know how they do it in Greendale, but Riverdale has got it. They've got it down.
They've got it down. And did I see it correctly where it looked like the part of the speakeasy seemed really cool where like they opened up this door like right by a phone. Was that in the school or was it not in this? Where was it?
That was under Pops, underneath.
It was under Pops. That's right.
Yeah.
Okay. I just thought that was the coolest thing. And then you go into this space that's just like this ginormous 50s style, just so
I'd go
chic.
hang out there.
I want to be there. How do we make that happen?
You get some jingle jangle.
Oh my God, that was so.
Would you rather A, listen to Archie play music, or take jingle jangle, not knowing the consequences?
Okay. So without
that's just my transition into Archie.
Without revealing too much of myself, I would take the jingle jangle, but
it's that bad.
Yeah.
Archie is in a fighting ring, a very gladiator-esque thing. I actually didn't mind. Actually, I'm liking Archie more. Do you
Yep,
feel that? Because
yep.
you and I are, over the summer, so frustrated with Archie. So you just want to, I've always said this, you just want to shake him and slap the dumb out of him. But I feel like he's making a lot of right decisions based on his life right now.
Yeah, and he's doing really good at being the good guy and trying to do stuff for the people. It's really interesting to see how he's getting, like, this... I don't know why he's getting special treatment. Like, I'm still kind of confused about why it is. I don't know if that's, like, the Lodge influence.
Yeah, I'm 100% Hiram Lodge is, like, puppeteering our Warden G. Harding warden. But... basically for the money, like to make money for this fighting ring. And if you look back, okay, so go back and watch the episode. If you look at the crowd on Archie's fight, there is a woman who just does not look like she fits. She just looks like very normal, like a Karen. And she just,
really?
Yes, and it's like evil guy. And then there's just this very nice, like she looks like, like my mom, and she just goes. And she's just watching. I'm like, do you secretly bet on like teenagers in jail fighting?
She's a hustler.
Does your family know this?
Like, that's the part that's crazy to me is like, again, we go back to like, are we forgetting that these are children?
You're like supposed to be 16, 17-year-old kids.
Yeah, and they're fighting each other to the death.
We're gonna bring in some teenage photos of us. I've got one where my arm is like the size of a pencil.
Well, we're also going to have one where I have bangs down quite literally to my eyes. So that's going to be a great time.
Gonna have to see that.
It's going to be a great time.
So, wow. This episode was just... Oh, so the question I wanted to ask you.
Okay.
Because a lot of buzz has been around, is Riverdale going supernatural? Are they bringing this... So, one, do you think they're going supernatural? And two, if they are you okay with it?
One, I don't think so, but if they were, I would not be okay with it because I want that. That just needs to be separate. I love supernatural stuff. That's cool, great. I'll grab my sage. We could burn it. Kumbaya. But that's not what this show is. And I really feel like, maybe not supernatural, but I feel like with all these hallucinations, because Archie was also hallucinating.
Yes. Okay.
I think that drugs are the theme of this season. Yeah. I think there's a lot of different, like with the cyanide and whatever the heck is going on with Betty and like how all these hallucinations are happening and this fainting situation. I think it's drugs.
I agree. And
speaking of fainting and drugs, the whole cult coming together for that little intervention with Betty. Weird. And why is Alice telling them everything?
Oh my gosh. She went from like insane family first, hiding secrets, protecting Chick at all costs, to now all of a sudden just like giving up everything.
Everything.
I'm just going to say this, we don't have to talk about it, but I think Chick is going to come back, and he may or may not be the Gargoyle King, but we're not going to talk about that. We're going to end this Riverdale Recap Live with our lovely Anish. Every week on Riverdale Recap Live, he takes the last minute or so to just sound off in a segment we like to call Honestly. Anish?
Honestly? Ronnie? Veronica, I have appreciated you in all of your fashion sensibilities throughout these 3 seasons, and now I just have a question. What is wrong with you, girl? You got all of this evidence against your father, who you've been trying to go after for I don't even know how long. You have this evidence. You have, as my girl from Legally Blonde would say, you have evidentiary support for your habeas corpus.
Great reference.
Therefore which, such as to take your father down, and instead of talking to, I don't know, like maybe anybody else, you show him all of the proof that you have. It's like, yeah, this is Coca-Cola going to Pepsi and being like, I have this formula that's going to make me like some of the most amazing soda in the world. Here's my formula. In SpongeBob SquarePants, does the Krusty Krab go over to little what's-his-face's place?
Chum Bucket.
Yeah, to the Chum Bucket. And show off the formula on how to make their absolutely fabulous food. No, girl! Of course he cleared out all of the stuff that was there. Of course there's no more jingle. Of all of the times to act like a child in this episode, because literally that was happening nowhere, Why is this the one time that we're acting like a child, sis? You could have taken your dad down.
Straight to the FBI.
Mm-hmm.
Put somebody on him.
Call the cops. Call your mom. Somebody.
Man, she's learning hard. All right. Well, that is Riverdale Recap Live. Anish, you're amazing.
You're amazinger. And let's get into our color coordination.
Yes, exactly. Thursdays for the blue.